Alt 98.7 iHeartRadio. It's a Warped Tour Long Beach, and I'm here with Winona Fighter.
Hello!
Dude, you guys' music is like a pop punk renaissance. How's it feel to be part of this new generation of Warped Tour?
It's really great. It's, I went to Warped Tour growing up, and it's so cool to come here and play and, have our stake in it, because there's so many bands that play and there's so much talent, and I feel like we have our own little lane within it, so it's like the coolest feeling in the world.
For sure. And you said your own lane, so how would you describe the identity of this band?
Yeah, I think pop punk, we all love pop punk. We like to be punk pop.
Got it.
Punk forward.
Yeah.
But melodic and poppy, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Dude, that's so cool. And to that point, the new single, Bombs Away, right out the gate is just a punch in the face.
Thank you.
Whatever adjective you want to say. What was the energy or inspiration behind this latest single?
Yeah, I mean, obviously times are really tough right now. And I think times politically are really challenging, and it's, I think, extra challenging to be able to really process everything you're feeling right now. So Bombs Away I wanted to create another politically forward song that is just you're able to scream and really think about how you feel about the state of the world. And I think about, we were on tour last year driving through Idaho.
Wow.
And we passed by this lake, or this, what did we find out? It was a river, Snake River.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, wow, we live in such a beautiful fucking country.
Yeah.
And it's embarrassing those that are in charge of it. So I think Bombs Away was my way to encapsulate those feelings, but I really hope everyone takes it and has the opportunity to think about how they really process what's going on in the world.
Absolutely, that's so real. I mean, like you said, everyone has something to say, and music has always been part of that type of political climate. People, or bands rather, write songs that are zeitgeist of the day. What is it that Winona Fighter is saying today about the world in 2026?
I mean, I do think for us, when we're talking about people sometimes ask us what does punk mean to you, or what have you, but I think it's just the ability and the freeness to be yourself and kind of put what you want out in the world. And I think that's so important, and that's what I hope that kind of our band puts out there, where it's you can come to our concerts, you can feel included, you can be yourself and have a safe space. So I hope that that's what people take from the music and what they bring to the shows too.
That's amazing and so important for this just culture of alternative music and Warped Tour altogether. When it comes to your debut album, My Apologies to the Chef, where'd that album title come from, and what was the process rather into making that record?
Yeah, the process for that record, what do they say? You have a lifetime to make your debut record?
Yeah.
I would say the real inspiration behind curating that record, because we had a couple singles out, we had an EP out. It was what do we feel best represents us as a band? What if people are discovering Winona Fighter for the first time? How do we want to introduce ourselves? And then as far as the album title goes and the cover art, it felt like the album, every song on the record really felt like things that had, because I'm involved in every song, writing every song, what has happened to me up until this point? What is the story of my life? Traumas, good things, bad, and then I really thought about my upbringing and my folks and all of our folks, and we have such support. Our parents come to as many shows as they possibly can.
Yeah.
But they all work their asses off at their kind of normal jobs to make lives and to raise their kids and to give their kids what they want. And it's just a funny feeling being okay, mom and dad, I know you're working your ass off and struggling.
Right.
I want to be a punk musician, and that's all I want to do. So it's really a dedication to them to being so supportive. And
Absolutely. It's so great to have supportive family and friends. And you guys are all friends as well.
Yeah.
Began as friends. So what moment was it for Winona Fighter where it went from just making songs as friends to this is going to be a serious professional thing? We're going to do this.
well, Dan and I met to make music.
Yeah, we actually met on Craigslist. We both answered a Craigslist ad for another band.
That's insane.
Chloe on drums, me on guitar. And I would say within the first 10 minutes of that first rehearsal, we looked at each other because we had kind of bonded already quickly, and we're like, we should get out of here and do our own thing. So, but yeah, I do think that it's kind of like, the friendship I feel like makes it easy. Like, we're most of the time, you're playing music on stage for like an hour every night, but the other 23 hours you're in a van hanging out. Right. So like you have to be able to be like comfortable with each other. And luckily we're all like such good friends that it makes everything so easy.
Yeah, like Dan's my best friend, Austin is my husband, and we met in other circumstances.
Right. Well, I met Chloe and Dan, and I'm like, you guys are really good, but with me, we could be great. So then we became Winona Fighter and took over the world. So.
Womp womp womp.
You guys.
That's good. Hey, you should keep that for later.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you should do stand up. You guys are so hilarious. Speaking of hilarious, the title of the song, let me get this right. You look like a drunk Phoebe Bridgers. I need the story behind it.
I had written "You Look Like a Drunk Phoebe Bridgers," and I didn't have a title for it because I wrote it about a very specific thing, about a very specific person that was happening in that moment. And I was like, I can't title it something that would allude to any sort of like this person knowing. And then I went out to a bar later that night. I met Dan and a couple friends at a bar.
Nice. And
I was dead ass sober. A guy comes up to me and he's like, has anyone ever told you you look like the drunk version of a Phoebe Bridgers? And I was like, that is offensive.
Yeah.
But also, that is a perfect song title that I'm going to use. So it has nothing to do with the song.
Or Phoebe Bridgers.
Or Phoebe Bridgers. Phoebe, if you're listening, nothing to do with you. But I was like, that is an awesome song title.
That's so cool when inspiration comes from just real life.
Yeah.
Especially random experiences like that. That's so excellent. So what is your hope for Warped Tour this year?
I think we were just really hoping to, and I'll let you guys say a little piece if you would like to. I think we were just hoping to get up there and continue cultivating the community we try to do with everything. We just went on this 5-week, 26-show tour, and I think we really every crowd knew how much we were trying to bring a community together. And I think like being on a bigger stage like Warped Tour, it really allows you to do that. Like, yes, you can like hope to get like your big break from Warped Tour or get a few fans, and I hope we did that too, but I think most importantly we would really love to just like solidify our community within the scene that it cultivates, because I think it's such a cool, badass, safe, fun community.
I also feel like maybe personally, and I don't want to speak for you guys, but like at the end of a tour, this kind of being the last show of this tour that we were just on, that was a pretty long one, like just kind of wanting to empty the tank, like have a really great time, like kind of play at our absolute peak. We've been like playing together at this point for a month and a half. Like it feels so tight as a band, which is super fun, and then just going out there and letting it rip. I mean, I think that's kind of what we aim to do today.
Yeah, I just wanted to play our set and to everybody, and if people fuck with it, amazing. And I want to bring those people into our community. You know what I mean?
What's next for Winona Fighter? Music, album, tour? Let us know.
Yeah, we're finishing off the year. We have a couple dates with Shinedown. We have we're doing Warped Tour Mexico City and Warped Tour Orlando.
Wonderful.
And then who knows? Who knows? We had a big year in 2025. We did about like 70 plus shows.
That's amazing.
This year was like our off year. So
like 30.
Yeah, only 30 something. So who knows? Next year might be another 70 plus show year.
Amazing. Last question. If you all could describe Warped Tour in one word, each of you, what word would that be?
Rowdy.
I like that. Today I'm going to say hot. Feeling
Hot's a
hot.
good one.
In all the meanings of the word.
I'm gonna say necessary.
Oh. Can you expound slightly on that? Necessary.
Yeah.
Could you expound?
Expound. Sorry.
I would say that it is not only necessary for the fans who ticket prices are so high right now, and I think it's a great opportunity to see your favorite bands. And I think it's a great way to cultivate community, but I think it's also necessary for the bands. You know, it's so hard in a world that is so dominated by social media and social media fame.
Right.
It's hard to get out there on a stage live in front of people. And so I think Warped Tour is necessary not only for the community, but it's also necessary for the artists and the bands.
Absolutely, it's necessary. It brings community together. You'll find your new favorite band. Hopefully, it's Winona Fighter here at
better
Warped
be.
Tour Long Beach.
Thank you.
Alt 98.7.